Everything's going great. You're meeting your goals. You're hitting your objectives. You're about to hit that milestone. You're about to get there. And something gets in your way. How do you react to that? How do you handle that? Today, we're going to talk about the advantage method. So stay tuned for that. You do everything right. You set some goals. You know where you want to be. And you intend to get there. And you're focused. You're doing all the steps along the way to get to those objectives. And then every once in a while, something gets in your way. Maybe an angry client calls. Maybe somebody quits. Maybe you have trouble getting some financing. Maybe there's some aspect of your business or your personal life that somehow gets in the way of all these great plans you had. Well, how do you handle that? Do you react to that negatively? Do you go, oh, I wish that didn't happen? Or do you blame circumstances? Today, I'm going to talk to you about the advantage method. And the advantage method is really very simple. It's how you react to the negative things that occur in your day. How you react to the negative things that affect your goals. The way I handle this is, if something happens that I would typically judge it as negative based on some set of circumstances, I take a moment, I pause, I look at myself and I say, advantage. Here's what I know. I know by advantage that the reason something happened, I might not know yet, but eventually it's going to show itself and it's going to come out for the better. So say, for example, you wrote this great proposal, you put a huge amount of time in, you're delivering it to your client, you know they're gonna love it, and then for some reason they just go dark. You never hear from them. Advantage. There's something around the corner. Or say you're on the highway, you're driving and you are late to an appointment. You've got to get somewhere by a certain time. And then somebody pulls in front of you and it's as if they're purposely trying to slow you down. And then you try to change lanes and somebody else gets in front of you. All these things working against you. That's where you pause, say advantage, and then just let it all go. Now here's what's going to happen. More often than not, if you truly believe that this is not something to be judged as negative, if you truly believe that for some reason this is to your advantage, either the road will open up and you'll get to your destination on time, or for some reason, something better will come out of you arriving late. Or in the case of the proposal, all of a sudden, they might get back in touch with you. All of a sudden, they might be interested. The advantage method is not just a trick. It's not just something you say like a mantra when something goes wrong. It's intended to get you to understand there is no bad. We might not like an event or something that happened to us, but that does not necessarily mean it's a bad thing. So when you encounter something that you are going to judge as bad, or is going to stew at you or get on your nerves, pause, advantage, and then move on with your day. This is not made up. Last week, we were running some Facebook ads for a client, and their budget was a good budget, and everything was going really well. Well, outside of our own control, that Facebook ads account got locked and shut everything down. Now, it took us a long time to get to the point where we were really delivering great leads to this client, and we did not want everything to stop because that's kind of like starting over again. And if you're curious to learn more about Facebook ads, just click the link above and you can learn more about that. What happens when you get locked with Facebook ads is that you have to put in for a review, and a review is done by a human, and that could take anywhere from 2 days to 2 weeks, depending on how busy they are. So we were really concerned about this. I almost got upset about this. And I almost thought that this is really bad, because what would happen to us as a business is we would likely have to defer the payment we got for doing the service until this is all wrapped up. So that hurts our business as well. So it had negative effects all around it. But here's what I chose to do. I chose to use the advantage method. The account got locked. I did what I could. I took the steps that were possible. At that point, it's completely out of my control. I can't do anything about it. Advantage. Then I went on to something else. The funny thing is, after only a couple days, it automatically got restored. Usually what happens is we have to get on a call, go back and forth, justify things, get Facebook to turn on. This just turned on automatically. Everything worked out well. And this client's happy and we don't have to miss any sort of billing cycles, so the whole thing worked. Advantage principle at work in our business. While this is very simple, the advantage method is something that everyone can use. Try it. Try it the next time somebody cuts you off in traffic. Try it the next time you get somewhere and there's a really long line. Try it the next time somebody complains about the work you did when you thought it was great. I hope this video is helpful. Of course, I do videos like this every week, some about personal development, most about business and marketing. If you're interested in seeing more of them, I'd appreciate it if you give a subscribe. And if you like this video, give me a like. Thanks again. See you on the next video.